What about now? All right. Can you hear anything, Monica? Yes. Okay. Okay. So all of you all should probably learn this just in case something happens to her. Come here. Yes. It should be a delay. Um okay. But all you see is the intro, right? So you can still hear? It's not muted. You can still hear it? cord is broken.
Good morning, parents and guardians. Let me just say this. It is great to see your faces. We are shocked at the turnout, honestly. And remember, this is the first one that we are shocked at the turnout. I know. Everything isn't perfect. So if we gave you all 5 tickets, we'd be standing next to each other like this. But let me say this. Thank you for your patience. We had to shake the rust off because this is the first in-house promotion we've had in years due to the pandemic. We are thankful that those restrictions have been lifted, and that's why I say it is great to see your faces here. My name is Mr. Spriggs. I'm one of the instructors here, and I will be the MC for the program. My students say I talk too much, which is all true. But in honor of your time, I am going to try to keep it brief. You're gonna have to clap on that part. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna keep it brief. Give us a few more moments to set up chairs and we will begin. Once again, thank you so much for your patience and your attendance. I'm gonna open with a song. Man, y'all haven't let me sing all year. Okay, to the parents that don't know, I've been trying to sing a solo all year. Mr. Stanley, our music teacher, has approved it, but for some reason the students don't want it. I don't know why. You don't want to be blessed with a song? I gave you a little bit. Live that. No? Oh. All right, are we ready? Yes, ma'am, I know, and thank you for your patience. We're about to begin. Parents, please remain seated as our students, our promotees, process in. guardians, our guests, would you please stand for the presentation of the national anthem, played by the one and only Sanaya Thompson.
Por favor, padres y maestros, párense para el himno nacional.
You may be seated. And now you are about to be blessed by a selection from the outstanding Benjamin Stoddert Middle School Chorus.
Ahora vamos a tener una presentación musical del coro de Benjamin Stoddert.
will fly away, 'cause today I won't let this shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, and that's what we become. No, there's a place where we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna sing the flag, gonna drown them out. Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat of drum.
Let's give another round of applause for the chorus. You don't see every day. They work hard, and we are appreciative. We just want to say welcome to all of the parents. Teachers, we have tried our best to work hard to prepare your students, and I think we have succeeded.
Solo queremos decirle a todos los padres que están bienvenidos y como maestros hemos trabajado duro para preparar a sus hijos y creo que hemos tenido éxito.
I am Mr. Spriggs, and let's welcome our translator, Ms. Reyes. The purpose of this occasion is simple. There are major transitions in life, and these people sitting before me in white and black have reached the end of one phase to enter into a whole new one. If you're in my class, you know I've been trying to prepare you for this all year because I knew what was coming.
Y el propósito de esta ceremonia es porque en la vida hay grandes cambios, transiciones que tienen que hacer de una etapa a otra. Y los niños que están aquí sentados es porque van de una etapa a la otra. Y si son maestros de Mr. Briggs, saben de que él ha estado entrenando para esto desde el primer día de clases.
So we simply want to celebrate all of our promotees today, those who have been promoted. Congratulations.
Solo queremos celebrar a los estudiantes por esta promoción de hoy.
So we've gone through a lot this year, and 2 students want to give reflections on the things they've been through. So I'm going to ask those students to come forward. That's Tristan Robertson Duarte and Jonathan Velasquez.
Estudiantes que quieren hablar acerca de lo que han meditado durante este tiempo.
friends, family, and staff. I know we all like to go home, so I just want to take a moment of your time. It's hard to imagine how we could all go from online learning, social distancing, and the many, many rules of the pandemic to being in the building and having an in-person ceremony. I know many of us were unsure on how these last 2 years would go, and even now, we're still recovering from the lasting effects of the pandemic. But above all, we were able to persevere, and I think all of us should be proud of that, regardless of how things went in between that time and now. There used to be a time when we couldn't hug, we couldn't walk around without a mask, and didn't even think about any school trips or events. All these things I think we took for granted, and didn't realize the importance of until they were gone. I believe 8th grade is the first and only year I felt like a real middle school student, and I know many of you feel the same way. I'm grateful for everything we've had returned to us former promoting classes weren't able to have. This year's been nothing short of tough, but that doesn't take away from all the great things, all the fun events, all the laughter, and how could I forget about the long, long weeks of testing? We all enjoyed those, right? I want to take the time to thank those who offered their time and patience to make this year what it was. The teachers who spent so many hours creating lessons for us and trying their best to help us understand things we just couldn't get. Our staff who didn't work in the classrooms but handled other business that at the time we didn't even notice. Our custodians, who I especially thank for cleaning all the messes some of us didn't bother to pick up. And lastly, all the parents, guardians, friends, cousins, whoever it was that helped us at home when we didn't know who else to go to. This year's been a joint effort of everyone, and I say again, we should all be immensely proud of ourselves and the people around us for making it to this point. As we morph into growing teenagers and eventually adults who have to navigate the world, I think we should all remember, say by the late political theorist John Shar, the future is not some place we're going, but one we are creating. I would tell everyone good luck, but I know, if you can make it through Benjamin Stoddert, you can make it through everything. Thank you.
Good morning, staff, students, and parents. As most of you may know, my name is Jonathan Velasquez, and I am an 8th grade student here at Benjamin Stoddert. Firstly, I'd like to thank all of you for being here today and seeing us take our last steps towards a new path in which we will excel and make greater choices. Ever since I was in elementary, I looked forward to going to middle school, as I looked up to the older kids and thought they were cooler. Now, not only was it due to me looking up to them, it was also a matter of sports. Towards the ending of elementary, I thought to myself that I was finally getting the position of the people I looked up to, but then that all changed. Out of nowhere, COVID caught us by surprise, and my last moments of elementary and the beginning of my middle school year got ruined as we went into virtual learning. I was sad as I believed I wasn't going to have the full middle school experience, as we wasn't sure as to when COVID was going to come to an end. Continuing on virtual learning made me lazy and made me lose focus, which led to me getting the worst grades I've ever gotten. This had me in a panic as I wasn't sure if I was going to pass or not, but I did. And as 7th grade came along, everything changed. We re-entered the building, allowing me to meet new people and helping me regain focus as I had peers to work with and ask questions to. Although it took a while to get used to the new rules that were set, the new teachers/staff, and the new students I've met, I still tried my hardest to move on, and I finally got an experience I wished for. But I was a bit sad as my favorite 8th graders were leaving the high school, and I wasn't sure if I'd speak to them again. The 7th grade year was great, but this year has honestly been much better. Most of my classmates were the same, which to me was better since I already knew them, and I didn't have to go through a whole awkward stage of meeting new students in class, but I did make friends. I had new teachers who deeply cared for the students and their education, which is soothing, as I felt like they truly wanted us to succeed. One of the teachers was Miss Koenig. She made us feel appreciated for similar humans. She made us feel appreciated, sharing similar humor, and also showed that she cared about our education and us in general, so thank you, Ms. Gibb. Another teacher I'm grateful for is Mr. Banks. Although he piled a bunch of work on us, and most of the time I wasn't able to keep up with it, I'm glad I had him as a teacher, as all that work helped me improve. My friends were also a big part of the school year, as they helped me gain moments that are deeply cherishable, and they also helped me with my work. Although the beginning of my school year didn't start off well, I managed to work around it and make these last couple of years a fun time. I have fun with the class of 2023 and I hope to see them towards a new path towards high school. Thank you.
See, they're naturals. Jonathan was nervous. Did his thing. You did your thing, man. That's right. That's right. We have a loving environment here. I will say that. Not perfect. But then again, I don't know any loving environment that is completely perfect. But the fact that we actually care shines through. And that's what happened in those two speeches. So I'm appreciative for that. Especially for Ms. K, because she deserves all of it.
Queremos dejarles saber de que en la escuela tenemos mucho amor para los estudiantes. Y eso es lo que los muchachos pudieron expresar, el amor y el aprecio que los maestros mostraron para ellos. Y especialmente la señorita Kay, que ella ha hecho mucho por los estudiantes.
And now our 8th grade administrator, the tough but loving, take no prisoners or nonsense, Mr. Green.
Sound like he was introducing a judge. Boy, good grief. Good morning, everyone. You all look amazing today. Parents, you all look great as well. Thank you all for coming and sharing this moment with us. I'm going to introduce our keynote speaker. His name is Alfred Duncan. He's more than just a dynamic speaker. He's a game changer, a Grammy-nominated musician, and Emmy-nominated PBS narrator. He's constantly pushing the limits of what's possible. He's also a reality TV star on OWN's Love and Marriage DC, bringing his larger-than-life personality to the screens across the nation. But that's not all. His surprise wedding, Forever Duncan, went viral and covered by major media outlets all over the world. He's co-authored a book called Man Uplifting, providing a fresh perspective on today's generation, and created a stage play, Views from Forever, with his wife, who's also with us today, Sherelle. Together, they've established Friends Who Smash LLC, offering relationship facilitation services and hosting a highly popular Friends Who Smash podcast. Alfred is a force to be reckoned with, inspiring audiences to pursue their passions, create meaningful connections, and live their best lives. With this huge, unique blend of talent, charisma, and vision, he's shaking up the entertainment industry and leaving a lasting impact wherever he goes. Get ready to experience the one-of-a-kind talent, Mr. Alfred Duncan.
Buenos días. Solo queremos introducir al señor Alfred Duncan. Él es más que un discursante dinámico, es una persona que cambia el ambiente, ha sido nominado para un Grammy y para un Emmy, es un narrador de PBS, constantemente está empujando los límites de lo que es posible. También es una estrella de reality en el canal OWN, tiene un programa que se llama Love and Marriage, y él trae una personalidad más grande que no se puede traer en toda la nación. Pero eso no es todo. Él tuvo una boda sorpresa de Forever Duncan que se hizo viral en toda la media mayor y también tiene un libro que se llama Man Uplifting. Es un hombre que tiene la perspectiva de ahora y ha creado un una obra de teatro que se llama Views from Forever, con su esposa Cheryl, que está aquí presente. Ellos han establecido compañía que se llama Friends Who Smash y está ofreciendo ayuda para los servicios de personas casadas y también tiene un programa de podcast. Él es una persona que inspira para que siga la pasión, que crea conexiones reales y para poder vivir su mejor vida. Él tiene mucho talento, carisma y visión y queremos tenerlo aquí para poder inspirar a los estudiantes de hoy. Así que por favor, estén listos para experimentar el talento número 1 aquí, el señor Alfred Dante.
How y'all doing today? Y'all good? First of all, okay, I'm glad you said that because I would love to speak on it. Okay, so me and my wife has a podcast, once again called Friends Who Smash. What that means is me and my wife that's my wife, that's my best friend. They're thinking about inappropriate stuff. Me and my wife smash business goals. Me and my wife smash parenting goals. Me and my wife smash spiritual goals, financial goals. That is my best friend. So you can think in the gutter, but that's not what we think. We smashing everything. So let me start it off with that. Thank you, brother. All right. I'm glad I cleared that out. Now they got me all out of my character already. But now this is beautiful. So listen, this is not about me. This is not about my wife, about our podcast. This is about these beautiful young women and men right here. So let's clap it up for them. Yes. And then also let's clap it up for all of the support system, the mothers, the fathers, the aunties, the uncles, I can just imagine what it took for y'all to get these young men and women to this point. Yes. And I know some of us, like my mother, she, I put her through so much, she didn't think I would make it to this point. So you definitely deserve the praises for what you've done. To these young people, I take the middle school life as you like trying to find yourself. And then when you get in high school, you kind of dive into who you really are and you start to cultivate that. But even if you're not finding yourself, I would suggest that you are constantly looking for yourself. That is very important. And also I want to let you know that this is a marathon. This is not a race where you do 100-meter. No, this is a marathon. This life of yours is a marathon. And the unfortunate thing about this marathon is that it never ends. When it ends, you don't even know that it's over. You are no longer here when this marathon ends. But it's very important for you to pace yourself. To constantly pace yourself. Now, I'm an artist, so me sitting up here and just talking to y'all is like, it's kind of foreign to me. So I don't know if any of y'all know this too, I'm also, I'm the voice of Mambo Sauce. Welcome to DC. Y'all know that song? Welcome to DC. The rapper, that's me as well. And so I love to make music. So I want to make music with y'all. I want to make music with everybody in here. Y'all with me? Yeah. Now one more time. I want to make music with everybody in here. Y'all with me? Yeah. Okay. This is what we gonna do. Just follow my instructions. Y'all ready? I'm gonna bum. Y'all gotta get the note. Bum. Come on, keep on. Pursue. Alright, stop. I look stupid up here doing this jumping back and forth, right? I know y'all like, man, this is ridiculous. I don't believe he got me doing this. But in life, practice is very important. Practice gets boring. Practice gets monotonous. Practice is not exciting. But you have to constantly practice. Do the same thing over and over again. One more time. Bum. Alright, stop. P for pace stands for practice. You have to constantly practice. Over and over and over again. And if you don't practice, then we'll go to the next step. Follow me, y'all. Trust me. It's some minutes. Y'all ready? One more time. And I need everybody, including the parents. Here we go. Bum. 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 Yes, I heard that note. I heard that note. Did anybody go to the high note? Did anybody go to the high note? No, you didn't? Why not? Because you didn't practice the first two notes. If you practice the first two notes, the A stands for adjusting. It is so easy to adjust. If you learn how to study, you can master any kind of topic possible. If you learn how to drive, you can drive any car possible. Practice is important, but if you focus on practicing, then it's much easier to adjust. I know this is uncomfortable for some of you, but trust me, such is life. Practice is uncomfortable in life. Making adjustments is uncomfortable in life. But let's keep going. I know some of y'all like, man, I don't have a singing voice, but we a community, right? We a community, right? Yeah. We a community, right? Yeah. If everybody in here was singing, then we would be all comfortable. So let's do it one more time. Here we go. Bum, bum. Y'all not going to the super high note. But this is the thing though. If everybody was singing and we went to the extremely high note, it would be some people in here that has an awful voice, but you wouldn't be able to hear it. And you wouldn't be able to hear it because the entire community would overshadow that one person who may have a weak voice. That one person who may not have been able to hit that high note. As a community, we do that. As a community, we cover each other. As a community, if we all stood together. See, this is the thing, man, and I'm just getting in my bag right now. What happens to us is we go out in the community, and what we do is based on what the community do. So it's some of y'all that want to be a part of this speaking thing. It's some of y'all that want to sing, but the person next to you ain't singing. So the community has influenced you not to participate because this might be corny. We go to parties and we don't even dance no more because everybody's sitting on the wall. Everything is based on community, so if we did better as a community, we would do better as a whole, as a nation. The last thing, we're going to do it one more time and then I'm out. Y'all ready? Let's do it as a community. Here we go. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. It's getting low. It's getting low. It's getting low. Bum, bum, bum. Let's stop. What happens is when we get low in life, we think our voice doesn't matter. We think that we're irrelevant. When it gets tough to hold the note, we just to ourselves. But when you at your lowest, is when your voice should be heard the most. When you at your lowest, is when other people should notice you and come pick you up. When you at your lowest is when we come together as a community, and I don't care if we making just a hum, we are supporting the other person. Trust me, it's that important. My whole thing is about community, y'all. My whole thing is about the love of y'all. I don't care. I don't care if I get up here and I bomb. I don't care if I get up here and I kill it. I love each and every last one of y'all. And when I get out of here, I represent y'all and I do whatever I can to help and support y'all. Know that this is a marathon. Make sure you cover your pace. Make sure you practice. Make sure that you make adjustments. Make sure that you're about your community. And the E stands for make sure that you have endurance. Because you will fall, you will fail. There will be something tough that you have to conquer. As a community, if we rally behind these young women and kids and let them know that it's cool for them to be themselves, let them know that it's cool to stand out, let them know that it's cool to just do whatever you want to do and don't do what the crowd do, we will be better off as a community. We will be way better off as a community, as a family. I just want to say thank you for having me for this time. I love y'all. I appreciate the time that you're giving me. My name is Alfred Duncan. Peace.
All right. I will sing. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. That's my joint. That's my joint right there. I just had to let you know, man. Had to let you know that. It is now time for the presentation of awards and certificates for these people that are moving into a new phase in life. I am so proud of you.
Ahora vamos a hacer las presentaciones y certificados para los estudiantes que van a venir.
So teachers will present their certificates. So I'll be standing in for Mr. Banks this morning. Mr. Banks' class, please stand. Rashana Battle. Stacy Benitez. Calta Benson. Camille Boulware. Chloe Brown. Maribel Chavez. London Collins. Alexander De La Orellana. Hope Gonzalez. Sherazada Gutierrez. Asia Jarvis. Zaire Jenkins. Kalani Johnson. Madison Johnson Brady. Jaden Jones. Leonardo Lemus. London Lewis. Darcy Matos. Kalia McGee. Brittany Lopez. Arcadio Orozco. Maurice Peeler. Michaela Petty. Tristan Robertson Rogers. Zaya Rogers. Saxton. Azariah Washington. Ronald White. And that concludes Mr. Banks' homework.
All right. So for my homeroom, the first certificate goes to Isaac Bell, Ayana Burke, Tashana Campbell, Zanaya Carney, Imani Crawford, Terry Edmondson, Lily Gomez, Eliseo Flores, Brooklyn Hargrove, Vernon Kempill, Rodney Kearney, Demetrius Langston, Carlos Lopez Ochoa, LeBron Patterson, Lourdes Maldonado, Luna Martinez, and Arlene, Jada McCray, Markel Means, King Person, Lachey Pittman, Journey Riley, Amina Robinson, Miguel Romero Gonzalez, Diana Small, Kamari Swan, Amaya Tillery, Lamonte Tucker, Lyric Wall, and last but not least, Carlisa Williams.
I'll be handing out certificates for my homeroom. Section 8050. Chris Lavo. Ariana Curtis. Jemiah Garland. Davon Gale. Marquel Jackson, Jessica Lopez Perez, Gabriela Mendoza Robles, Alison Revente Torres, Delma Ramos Jimenez, Zaylene Razo, Luis Romeo Padilla, Azariah Samuels, Isaiah Samuels, Eric Sly, Alice Smith, DeAndre Thomas, Keyshawn Thompson, Maynard Tobin Jr., Danny Washington, Ethan Washington, Caden West, Draycon Willis,
East 8300. I'm Miss Spade. Hello, everyone. Byron, okay, we have Byron Bonilla, Allison Campbell, Jalen Carroll's not with us today, Kenise Colbert, Kayla Dolby, Antonia Lloyd, Brooklyn Drummond Pierce, Allure Bergman, Kyla Jason Jeter, Carla Palacio Franco, Lawrence Stuckey, Desiree Seuss Thomas, Justin Velasquez, and Jonathan Velasquez. Thank you again.
All right, so my age is 80-20, so stand up. And then I'm going to zigzag, but we're going to make it. All right. So Jacqueline Allen, Nicole Austin, Kevin Butler, Denali Cruz, Corey Crumpler, Xavier Daniel, Xavier Ford, Anaya Foreman, Anna Diana Belly, Aja Vasquez, Jude Gilmore, Rashawn Green, Eddie Guzman Carter, Zion Hargrove, Romello Hedrick, the one and only Tanaya Haywood, Aja Hall, Aaron Shahut, Justin Jackson, Chloe Kelsey, Razia Wilmer, Grace Edwards, Christina Randall, Dylan Rowe, Talia Scott Stewart, Tayana Scott, Malachi Suki, Adriana Whitman, and Harold Zamora.
Congratulations, 8010. I'm the slogan, and this is 8010. Brianna Allen, Yanisha Allen, Antoine Atkinson, Makai Bellinger, Ramel Brown, Alea Buchanan, Lamont Bush, Marquette Coburn, Tamari Coleman, Tamar Connors, Michaela Davis, Brandon Dempsey, Christopher Dorsey, and Carlos is not here. Gabrielle Hunter, Jaden Mason, Deshaun Proctor, Kyrie Hunter, Antonio Proctor Mitchell, Maria Webb, Elizabeth Richardson, Anthony Rivera Ochoa, Kimberly Salvador, Janat Erwin Varela, Tayana Walker, Isaiah Washington, Richardson and Tommy Williams.
Can we give another round of applause for these amazing students? It's such an honor to have been with these young folks for 2 years. Such an amazing honor. At this time, we have one more student that we would like to honor that unfortunately due to a tragic event, he was unable to be with us today. I want to first ask, as a community, can we have a moment of silence in remembrance of Jace Agnew? I was fortunate enough to be Jay's.
Rest in peace, young Sophie.
It's tough. It's tough. I got to spend last year with Jay's. In the beginning of this school year, before he was taken from us senselessly. We love him. His friends love him. We kept a space for him today. At this time, I want to ask the Agnew family and friends, please come up to the podium. On behalf of the Benjamin Stoddert family, we want to present the family with Jay's certificate of promotion. If he's still a part of us. We also, on the chair that we left for him, we present him with a class shirt that all his classmates signed. We're going to provide that to the family as well. We want to thank you all for being with us today. I'm going to allow Principal Morgan to speak, and then we're going to let Mom share some words with us.
I want to speak, but as a mother of a black boy, I pray for Miss Agnew every single day, because I can't even imagine. But I know as the principal of this building, it is my job and my duty to keep children safe. And it hurts that one of my babies was not here with us today. So I only want to say that as Mr. Duncan said, we are a community and we are here together and the pain has not stopped. And I'm so grateful that Ms. Agnew is here today to celebrate with us. And I just want to say one time, and I want to announce his name, Jace Agnew.
Class of 2023, you guys did it. I am extremely proud of you. It's difficult, definitely not to have Jace here in celebration, but I must take the time to celebrate with his classmates. Coming through COVID, you guys were robbed the opportunity to have the full middle school experience, and for that I say, I'm proud of you for making it this far, and if I can leave one word of encouragement with the class, it would definitely to be true to who you are and be a man and a woman of integrity. As you step into high school, it's very important for you to stand firm in what you believe and to work hard for who you want to become. President Michelle Obama, one of the things that I take away from one of her speeches was you want to practice every day to be the person you want to become. And I encourage you to know where you guys want to go and to stand firm in what you believe, because it's tough. Right now, I know it's difficult being in middle school and being a teenager. You guys have a lot to deal with that we didn't have to deal with. So it's important for you to know who you are and to stand firm in what you believe, because without that, you will easily be swayed by the negative influences that surround us. We lost Jace to gun violence. Jace was shot in his front yard at home, and it's senseless, and we have to, as a community, stand firm against gun violence and do the best we can. I thank Prince George's County Police Department that is here in support, and you should pray for it. Our community is certainly feel the pain of losing Jace, but I want to make sure that I celebrate with the graduates, and you guys know that there's a lot ahead of you, and own where you go. Do not let the influence determine your path. It's in your hands. What you become is in your hands. And one thing I'm gonna go, but one thing I always told Jace in the morning before he left for school is, good choices lead to good consequences, and bad choices lead to bad consequences. So make your choice. If you're gonna make bad decisions, unfortunately that'll lead to bad consequences. So that's one thing that I try to teach and instill in him, and I encourage you guys to make wise choices as you go into high school. I wish you guys all the best.
Thank you, Mr. Agnew. I would like to invite State's Attorney Aisha Grayboy to come up and share some words, please.
So it's an honor to be here today, and I'm going to try to do this without getting too emotional, but it's okay, right, to be emotional, because first of all, you all are so absolutely beautiful. I'm so proud of the class of 2023. I know that you're going to do big things in this world. I know that you've got a strong foundation, not only from your family, but here at Benjamin Stoddert. You have a community of people who are rooting for you and who need you. One of you one day will stand in my shoes, and our assistant chief and all of the members of our police departments, we're counting on you to replace us. We're counting on you to replace us. And we know that the talent, the skills, the dedication to this community lies within this room. But understand that in life, there will be really good and big highs, and there will be some disappointments. And I can tell you, losing Jace is a huge disappointment for everyone. But what I was encouraged of is his mother. Her strength, her faith, the fact that she's here, even though her son isn't here, she's here. She's here. And I encourage all of you to pull from Mrs. Agnew's strength, because we all need it. We all need it. And I have to say that our police department, I want to thank you for your dedication, the work that you do to protect our communities every day and to get justice. And I do believe we will get justice for Jace Agnew. That will happen. But what we want to ensure is that we prevent further tragedies. And that's going to be up to your generation. You're going to have to stop the violence. You're going to have to say, put down those guns. You're going to have to pick up those books, focus on your future. We are counting on you. Thank you.
Thank you. I had so much planned to say, but it got so choked up it literally left my mind. But we want to thank you, Ms. Agnew, for coming, for your bravery. When I called Ms. Agnew, she said without a doubt she would be here. So on behalf of the school, we did a collection and donations. On behalf of Principal Morgan and Benjamin Stoddert family, we want to provide the family with a check of donation from the school. And this was our 8th grade class shirt. It had 2023 on the front. And on the back it says, "Soar into greatness, we're heading to high school." One of his classmates drew up here, one of his close friends said, "We love you, Jays." And we had all the students of this 2023 class to sign this shirt in his honor. And Mom, we're going to provide this to you as well. Yes. County Council. Hey, would you like to say a few words, please?
Thank you so much. Hello everyone, my name is Connie Serrano. I'm here in representation of Councilmember Chris Doriada. She unfortunately is out of town, so she couldn't be here, but I did want to just share that the resiliency and the bravery and your advocacy has been amazing, and that of Jace's family. Because of it, we were able to pass legislation that will make our community safer, that will allow families to be able to have cameras in their homes. Because we know that would have made a huge difference in this case. And so we just want to say thank you for your advocacy and congratulations to you all. Know that Jace's legacy will live on at the County Council in Prince George's County.
Thank you. Next, we have a few words from Assistant Police Chief Hill. Choked up now.
I'm just going to say that Prince George's County Police Department is a victim-centric organization, and James was a victim, and we're not going to be happy until this family who has been victimized gets their justice. You all were victimized, losing your classmate and not getting to enjoy this day with them. But I'm truly, truly proud of you. You've got an accomplishment and you got many more to go. But please also know that someone knows who did this. We still have a reward. Please help us bring justice to Jays. And please, work hard every day towards your dreams. And like Ms. Agnew said, make good choices, choose good friends, and do good things. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Thank you to the Agnew family and friends, City Council, State's Attorney. Police Chief, thank you for joining us today. Let's give it up for Jays. We love you, Jays. We love you, Jays. Next, we have some special awards we would like to present, starting with
Good morning to all students, parents, guardians. We have two students who will be receiving the Chief Executive Office Award from Prince George's County. Before I do call those students up, I would just like to read to you why they're receiving these awards. Annually, Prince George's County Public Schools selects 2 outstanding 8th grade students from each school to receive the Chief Executive Officer Certificate. This award recognizes character, school and community service, leadership, initiative, and scholastic achievement. So I have two students. The first student is Anthony Rivera Ochoa. And our second student to receive this outstanding certificate is Tristan Burleson. Thank you. We also have a representative from our Hillcrest Marlow Heights Civic Association, and I'm going to now introduce to you Miss Gloria Better.
Good morning, everyone. I represent the association, Hillcrest Marlow Heights Civic Association. And I am just so happy that Mr. Duncan spoke of community. What we do as an association is help to improve our community. We work very hard at it. And one of the things that we do is recognize scholars in the school system in our community, the Hillcrest Marlow Heights community. So for the most improved students at Benjamin Stoddert Middle School, we have, and I ask that you would please stand, Isaiah Saunders, Samuels, Isaiah, and please come forward. Lily Gomez and Jada McRae. These three are the most improved students as was told to our civic association. The most outstanding student, we were told, is Imani Crawford. We will give them certificates and their awards on June 22nd at the Dollars for Scholars dinner for the Hillcrest Heights Civic Association. I hope that you all will come. It will be at Holy Family Catholic Church in the Allen Drury Hall at 7 p.m. And these young people will receive certificates and awards at that time. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations. So I'm going to be real quick because we've been in here for a long time and I know they want to celebrate. So I'm just going to be very short and sweet. I know this might not be appropriate, however, I'm going to say we're in the school, but I'm going to say anyway, first I want to give honor to God for giving me the opportunity. It's a blessing. It is a blessing to be the leader of this dynamic, awesome community. Everybody can't do it. Everybody cannot do it. It takes a special person to be right here in Marlow Heights, Hillcrest Heights, Temple Hills community. And you live in this community and you are special. Each and every one of you all. 8th grade students, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to be your principal for the last 3 years. You have astonished me. We have lost loved ones. However, you're going to celebrate their memory by doing everything that you're supposed to be and making those good choices. I appreciate you. I just want to say, remember to be a reader, because all the important information is written. Be a listener, follow directions. It'll make your life easier. Be respectful. Please and thank you will open doors of opportunity for you. You can be anything you want to be. Believe in yourself because you can do it. Your opinions do matter. You are valuable. You inspire me. You are important. Continue to take personal responsibility for your next steps in this life. Finally, remember, what you do, your success, makes me happy. I love you.
Thank you, Principal Morgan. Let's give it up again for Principal Morgan. She's right, think a special person. I first want to thank Principal Morgan for trusting me with these babies. Not one time have I gone to her and she said no to one of my ideas, so I personally want to thank her for that. To my babies, can't believe y'all leaving me. It's been a long year, but we've been together since last year, the majority of us, and I'm glad to see you all are moving on to greater heights. But I first need to acknowledge my team because none of this happened without my team. So I want to first introduce my team. Mrs. Roberts, please stand. Mrs. Logan. Mrs. Faith. Mrs. McCullough. Mr. Johnson. Mrs. Cody. Mr. Coates. Mrs. Benelli. Is she Miss Benelli? Miss Benelli. Mrs. Landrone. IMC Mr. Spriggs. I have to honor Miss Robertson, I'm sorry. Miss Robertson. And I have to also acknowledge Mrs. Miller, our community specialist. Miss Miller's like the unofficial mother of the 8th grade, but they're always with her. Once again, we're gonna keep it short because we're ready to get out of here. But I just want to thank you all for an amazing school year. I want you all to go on and do great things. Life is hard, but guess what? You have the tools and the skills and the fortitude to move forward. Let's move forward. Family, parents, your babies are getting older. This is the time to pull them closer. Care for them, love them. Understand one simple thing. They are not their mistakes. They're going to make mistakes. And when they make mistakes, that's when we need to love them a little bit harder. I love you all. I want you to be great in life. Come back and see Mr. Green, the old man. My beard turned gray this year thanks to y'all. So thank you all so much. And okay. So we're gonna have 8th grade stay seated. We're gonna allow, when the chorus starts singing, we're gonna allow parents to go ahead and head out to the front, and we're gonna send students out to meet you out front. So we're gonna ask the chorus members, we can go back to the stand, please. All 8th grade students, please stay seated.
Ok, padres, por favor, si se mantienen sentados ahorita. Los niños se van a quedar aquí y se van a juntar con los padres afuera. Los niños se van a quedar aquí y ustedes pueden ir juntarse con los padres afuera.
Parents, please don't take your 8th graders just yet. I need them to sign out of the building. So if you can exit the building, and then we'll make sure that we get your student out to you.
Padres, por favor, en este momento no se los lleven. Allá afuera les van a dar a llamar para que firmen un papel para que se los puedan llevar.
Move forward to the podium, please.
Ain't her eyes red? See what?